the second. What is this tournament called again?
Uh, it is cold. Wait. Okay, so everyone, welcome. Just doing a bit of a sound check if everything's working properly before the game.
Ah
Uh,
oui, lekker. Good
there's a
stuff.
60-second delay, so this is awkward now. I have to wait 60 seconds to hear ourselves. But thank you for listening to our wonderful voices. We will go back on mute.
Mm.
Don't worry, we'll play the wonderful background music again. Hello and welcome everyone who's tuning into the stream. Tonight is a big night for our PlayStation team. It's Meraki against Phoenix in the Raving Mad Gamers tournament. Phoenix a very good team. Meraki, both teams actually unbeaten in the series so far. So it's going to be interesting to see the matchup. Both teams put in a lot of effort and time to prep for this game, so it's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, definitely going to be a great matchup, similar to the one we had last week. Very very excited to see the game as it happens as well and comment on it finally, getting rid of that lag problem we had. But yeah, keen for this matchup. First map is Theme Park. Wonder how that's gonna go. I wonder if Meraki will fare better on Theme Park this time.
Yeah, so we saw them facing Acid Reflux a week ago, and definitely something that stood out from that game was they struggle on attack and failing to clear that roam presence. Let's see how they will try and better that part of the game.
Yeah, they certainly have a benefit of starting on defense this time, which will definitely help them. Um, but yeah, let's see how they take this, try and turn around their previous form on Theme Park, and turn it to their advantage.
Yeah, so we actually had a chat with Jared, the captain of the Meraki team, and he gave us some insight on their planning through the week. And must say there was quite a lot of planning, and it's really going to be interesting to see if they can
Mm,
bring that planning into the actual game, because it's one thing stratting out, but it's another actually executing that plan.
yeah, certainly a lot of work has gone into this. Now it's just time to do really, and put it all out there in the actual game. So hopefully, for Meraki's sake, they can pull that off. Um, the reason we're commenting so much on Meraki is because I, personally, I'm not sure about you all do, have never seen Phoenix play. So that's why I
Yes,
don't know anything about that. So,
yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Phoenix being on incredible form in ACGL recently, winning back-to-back first places on ACGL. So they are definitely on a roll when it comes to their performance. So again, it's going to be interesting to see how Meraki will cope with that, with their level and their confidence that they accumulated over the past few weeks. But I see everyone is ready in the game, and we are ready to go to our first map, which is Theme Park. We have Phoenix on attack and Meraki on defense. This is going to be an interesting one. And yeah, let's go.
yeah, certainly very excited. Interesting to see what the ban phase will bring. I know Jared were talking a lot about certain target bans. I wonder if they are sticking to their idea with that, or if there's been any last-minute changes. Sure, let's get underway. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
So this is Meraki's banning first up, taking their time on the ban by the looks of it.
Yeah, definitely not rushing their ban, that is
Yeah.
for sure.
And the Thatcher ban, pretty standard stuff. Just write that down, just in case of a particular rehost, you know.
Yeah, no, always. I think there's quite a good chance for a rehost, if I'm going to be honest with you. Definitely a
Hopefully
little
not as
issue.
many as last week.
Yeah, let's not hope so. That's definitely not fun rehosting.
Yeah.
It kind of breaks the momentum sometimes. Can either
Certainly
help
does.
you or break your momentum. That's for
Mm.
sure.
Acid banning the Jackal, that is possibly... I'm sure they must have watched last week's stream because Meraki bought a Jackal every single round on attack, if I'm not mistaken. And they didn't even use it that well, if I'm being completely honest, because they were punished by the Romans. So this could even be more of a problem for Meraki, so they're definitely going to have to make the defense rounds count.
Yeah, that's 100%. Oh, and a castle. Mirror and castle ban coming
Castle ban, definitely one of those target bans Jared mentioned. I do remember him saying that.
Yeah, as I can remember, Phoenix are quite strat heavy with castle on this map, so definitely gonna be interesting. Let's see what these two teams pick as their lineup. Will be interesting to see if Meraki stick to their default pick that they did last week.
Yeah.
Already seeing a bit of a mix-up. Mozzie coming in.
Certainly another unorthodox way. We're starting with lab and storage.
Yes, that is actually true.
Similar, exact same as last week. Well, after the break at least, it was Meraki's first site. We didn't get to see much of it though, because it was over pretty quickly due to a rush from Acid that was stopped by, I believe it was either Freeds. I think it was Freedsy with the shotgun on mute. I think I could be wrong, but it was a very good round for him. If it was him.
Really good round from him in that game. Let's see if Meraki will have a very similar setup to last time. Last time they really focused attention on throne. Actually putting two operators in there. And last time there was actually only one in sight. And Acid tried to rush sight. And that one person actually clutched it for them insanely well. I'm pretty sure Meraki might have an extra person in sight now after having that bit of a scare.
Yeah, certainly a lot of denial as well, bringing the mute and Mozzie, so just making sure those drones don't get the information. Which is a Jared. Must throw there. There's our shit. Happens to everyone. So we see only the Zofia. Oh no, he's joined by someone else I didn't get to see. But it does a first kill from Shadier onto Zakeem onto the Jaeger. Not sure where that happened. But a great start for Phoenix so far. It looks like it is in Cafe. By the looks of it.
Yes, I think they already cleared it.
Yeah,
very quickly there. Phoenix doing a good job.
Blackbeard immediately getting onto the verticality. and taking advantage of those angles, I would assume.
Meraki now has zero presence actually upstairs. Phoenix has all the time in the world to
Yeah.
destroy that floor.
I wonder if they are aware of these two players in throne room. I'm sure they must have droned it out by now, or at least somewhat comfortable. Looks like Hannah is busy droning out though.
Here we have Shadia looking into throne, obviously being told there are an operator or two in there, trying to cut off their exits.
There's going to be a peek here. Oh, just narrowly missing the feet there of, I believe it was the Mozzie.
Yeah, I think they definitely drone out
Oh,
throne.
and,
They are really
just noticed now that Phoenix have brought a Kali in replacement of that Thatcher, I would assume. No. Not very often we see her in play.
No, definitely not. 1 minute and 5 seconds left, only one kill, and their Freezy is dropped by Swak. Shadia getting
And
another
Shadia
kill.
takes another one.
Jared alone in sight now. It's going to be very difficult for him to hold this. Perplex still in there. Jared, or
Perplex getting a pick kill though onto Shadia.
Kali's still applying that pressure. Jared getting another
But
kill.
Phoenix are in sight and Jared is alone, and they're
Yep.
going to go for the plant surely.
3v1.
Plant is going
It's going to
in.
be very difficult for Meraki to pull it back now.
Perplex is struggling in barrels. Oh, he gets a kill.
2v1. This is
But the
still
plant is
actually
down. It is
doable,
post plant.
but Panna
Very
definitely
low
knows.
for Perplex. He's holding a good angle, and Panna does get the kill.
Good attack there from Phoenix, actually taking that very
Yeah.
slow and just taking out the Meraki players one by one.
Now just ticking all the boxes as they went. Very smooth take. Great round from Perplex, but I guess it was a bit too late. But in the end,
And we are gonna have a rehost.
well, it was always
unfortunate.
gonna come.
We did call it.
We got a round in at least.
Well, you know, that's
Well,
just
I'm just
how
gonna
it
watch
is
the round
sometimes, I
again
guess.
on this stream above me. On the minute delay, I want to see who got all the kills. It's actually very helpful.
So,
Flops, if you are watching. Sorry. Where's the comment
it's
section?
gonna be interesting to see what that reasoning was. I will be asking.
Jedi ZA. Start already, let's go Phoenix, 7-0 Phoenix. Hello Jedi, I believe you must be a Phoenix fan. Well, your team has certainly done pretty well in the first round, but I mean, looks like there's been a tactical timeout, let's just call it that, shall we? So round one,
definitely not what you want to see. We unfortunately did call it out at the start, but definitely not something we wanted to actually happen.
We were certainly joking, but you know, we're never really too sure these times.
Would be
The
interesting.
winner was
Won't be
Phoenix.
surprised if that was a sound glitch by one of the players, probably Keem. I'm not really sure who left there first, but I'm guessing the first
I'll
one
be
who
able to
left
tell
was
you in a
definitely-
minute, I promise. Well, not a minute, in a couple of seconds, yeah. Let's see.
So we just in the process of getting everyone back and getting the rehost.
It was Patriots left first, but I mean, they pretty much left as a team. So we can never be too sure. But technically, Patriots left first.
So
And that's kind of a bummer because I didn't actually manage to write down all the kills in that game. In that round. I'm missing a kill on Phoenix, and I think. Did Jared get a kill? Or did someone else get a kill?
Jared did get a kill.
He did, hey, okay,
yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, it
Batman with the 7-2 Phoenix. A lot of Phoenixes in chat. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
thanks for the support, everyone.
shut
can't see the
Batman.
comments.
Batman up. Cool.
For some reason, actually, I can't see the comments, which is a bit of a...
I'm on Phoenix, bud. Or in. Okay.
Is there chat in stream, eh?
Yeah, I have it open on my PlayStation.
That's odd. I'm not getting it on my stream. Interesting. So on defense, it was Castle and...
Castle and Mirror. And then Thatcher and Jackal on attack. But I mean, that's pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so Steam...
Oh, Vibes, Jedi, and Batman, welcome to the video.
first team in attack.
By the looks of it, all of you are Phoenix.
Well, support is support.
Flops. Yeah, I guess. Flops better come out.
So that first round was a blue win for Phoenix.
On lab storage. Batman,
Yes.
some FIFA question mark.
So,
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm just reading chat now. I have nothing else to do.
Okay, that should be all. Matching should be good. I'm actually wondering now. Oh, okay.
Joshua Lombard, Phoenix won the first round. Meraki were defending in lab storage.
Okay, so we all set for the rehost. Just waiting for Phoenix to join in.
Yeah,
now.
Phoenix are on attack, Josh.
We have word from Jared, the captain from Meraki, saying there were 2 players who had the sound glitch on their side.
Interesting.
So obviously that could have played a part, but nonetheless it is 1-0 on Theme Park for Phoenix. Still trying to figure out why I can't see the comments on my stream. We'll just have to try and sort that out. Nope. Very odd. Okay, so
Do you know who got the 5th kill for Phoenix? I think Shady got 2, Panna got 1, and Swat got 1. Oh wait, I've written Panna twice. Who's the 5th player? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shady Electro. I think Electro got the
Electro. Yeah, okay. Right. Electro. I'm gonna give him a kill. How about that? Sorry, Cloud. It's a 50-50
you're the lucky winner today of the one
You have been
kill.
awarded a kill.
Oh, this is a bit unfortunate. Stream OBS not working with me here. Let me check if I can't. Okay, so Matt is on duty for replying to comments.
Yes, that is all I can do now.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for one more player, and there he is. Cloud has joined in now, and we are ready to go for back into Theme Park. Just waiting for everyone to say they are ready.
Thanks, babes. You're the best. I assume that's supposed to be best, not beatcaster. So far, my eyes love watching the game. Oh, it is best. Cool. Well, Jedi, I'm going to assume you're talking about me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Okay, we're just waiting now for Panna to give us a all go.
I know he was definitely not talking about me, but I'm claiming.
And we have tick marks from everyone, and here we go back into Theme Park, into round 2. Meraki 1 round down. Phoenix taking that first round and winning against Meraki, who were defending at Drug and Lab.
So it looks like they're going to switch up sides. They're going to go to bunk and daycare. So lab not working well for them in the first round, so I guess they'll come back to that at another time. But for now, they're going to just go with one. Certainly not, still not the number 1 pick. But I would say more of a usual pick than lab storage.
Definitely. So here we see a bit of a operator change up for Meraki. Goyo coming into play, Maestro, Wamai. So a
No,
bit of a
only
different
Jaeger
lineup.
and Mute the same from that first round.
Liking the Blackbeard plays coming in there from Phoenix. Exciting to see a Blackbeard making its way back into comp.
Attackers need to locate
I
and
know
defuse
Patriots
as
will
many
certainly
bombs
be
as they
upset with
can.
that. I know he's not a massive fan of Blackbeard.
Yeah,
I am not
definitely.
either, to be fair. I hate Blackbeard, but I mean,
Yeah, no, when you see that shield coming around a corner or peeking over a ledge, you definitely take a few steps back and ignore
you
that
know
coming
you're not
down.
in. You're not in for a good time.
So let's see if Meraki can keep their 5-man alive a bit longer this time.
10 seconds.
That early pick on Keem definitely put them on the back foot. Keem being one of their
5
top
seconds.
fraggers and their only roam presence upstairs in that last
Attackers have
round.
discovered the location of a bomb.
Yeah, that was one thing
Objective is to
Meraki did
defuse the bomb.
struggle with is that how quickly they get away top floor presence. I think after that it was all too easy for Phoenix once they had gained top floor control.
Yeah, no, they definitely had the time in the world to do whatever they want upstairs. And Meraki, they were definitely not capable of really faltering back upstairs. They just stuck to their positions and kind of hoped for the best. They did hold on quite well, but Phoenix did put a lot of pressure on that throne hold and definitely played time very well.
Mm. They'd certainly drowned out those two, the Mosley and Legion thrown, and just sort of waited for them to come to them and just held their angles well. But here we see a 3-man pushing into daycare. I believe it's 3. Yeah, it is 3. Thermite, Hibana, and Kali all pushing through daycare side. I believe their position will be known by now once the thermite charge goes off. And
Ooh, and
what is
there
it?
is
Gunfight here from Patriots, and Patriots wins it against the Blackbeard. That was a great opening pick for Patriots in this round. He is going to get droned down. Oh, he's very low now.
Wow.
Yeah, things are not doing well for him, but he still is alive, so he's still wasting time, and that's the big main point for the Roma.
Yeah, so he's still C2 or about 3 people in the cafe area. Panna working his way around to Games. We only have Clout really pushing from the other side. Freezy and Clout in a bit of a battle here. Clout does move off a bit. Perplex does go in and he gets the
Shadia
frag.
does get perplexed.
Clout moving on to Patriots. And
Jared has been downed, but Patriots and
2v4
Keem
and
getting a
2v3.
kill there before Electro refragging onto Keem.
Patriots still very low, so that's going to be a challenge for him. I wonder if he does get the call out that Cali is here.
Jared is downed.
still
Where is Jared? Oh, it's an
Actually,
arcade by the looks of it,
arcade
on the stairs. Patriots still managing to do a lot of damage, even though he's very low in health. He managed to pick up a kill there onto, I believe it was Clout.
Shady is coming
So
up
either
now.
Clout or Panna.
Patriots peeking there. Shady, I wonder if he knows that
Bomb
Patriots is
located
around
by
there.
attackers.
Shady does
Oh,
get the
Shady.
kill. Now it's basically a 1v2 with Jared still down. Jared is dead now. So it's
And they get the
1v2
kill.
and they do get the frag, and that's another round for Phoenix.
Great start to this game so far by Shady on the Ivana, picking up 5 kills so far. I believe, if I'm correct.
Yeah, so let's just look at the scoreboards. That might help there. So getting a 3k in that round, really putting in the work there for his team.
I just noticed, we'll put this in the chat that we need to switch the logos, and I just realized that's very true. We have put
Switch the logos? Oh yes, on the top. Yeah, so it's not really, it's kind
possible.
of, yeah. Yeah, it'll work now, no, don't worry. It'll make sense. So for those interested, those little bars next to the names will just indicate how many maps they took.
Yeah.
But they'll come into play in the
But
next
yeah,
one.
but Meraki is not the blue team in this game, though.
Yes.
It is Phoenix.
I will admit it was a bit of a rush setting up the stream. We only found out yesterday about this process with PlayStation being able to stream through PC. So yeah, definitely next time a bit of a more user-friendly layout.
So here we see Meraki going to the more orthodox site of Throne Room.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, since they've tried.
Looking for
Yeah.
5 seconds to go.
Yeah, hopefully they
Must locate
Can-
and defuse the bomb.
pull things around. I see Perplex is on the cap cam. That's an interesting pick. I wonder if he's rocking that shotgun. I know Jared threatened a Spetsnaz shotgun. No, he's running the SMG. He's running the SMG. Okay.
My hopes did go up a bit.
Yeah, I was quite excited, but unfortunately we'll have to wait by the looks of it.
Looks like
But yeah,
big push coming from Phoenix upstairs and Patriots. He's alone upstairs as far as I can see.
yeah, one thing I've noticed from Meraki, which is different from this week than last week, which could be a good thing, is they have not stuck with the same lineup more than once. I guess they've, if it's not working, try something new type of thing. And it certainly hasn't been working, but it's good to see them try something else and not just kind of grind out the same process over and over again, especially if it's not working. But
Ooh, and the Blackbeard does
is
get
that
the frag.
Patriots gets over aggressive and Blackbeard taking him out. Who's Blackbeard's swap?
And that is yet another early kill for Phoenix, really putting Meraki on the back foot again, and then they have full upstairs control. Oh, and Keem is actually upstairs now as well. He's a bit squished here between Blackbeard and Ibana. Ibana gonna breach that wall there.
This Valkyrie is being pushed by all angles at the moment. There are 3 people pushing her. She is going to fall back to control room, but Blackbeard is coming up behind her, and
he does get the head tap.
he does get a kill.
Oh, unfortunately.
And the shield saving the Blackbeard. But Keem getting a kill, but unfortunately that is all. I'm not going to get another kill in this round.
They have wasted quite a lot of time with only a minute left, but it is a 3v4. Definitely going to be difficult, but wasting a minute with being in throne is relatively successful. Gonna see now if they can impact trick
especially
this,
now
and well done Perplex there for impact trick.
Another.
Will he be able to do it again?
Looks like he's going for it, and he does get
Well
it.
done.
So that's
both thermites
great.
off the board.
great impact tricking from the Perplex, the Capcan.
With 35 seconds left, they can only go through the doors now. Meraki only have to hold 2 angles.
2 pushing these west doors and 1 Blackbeard holding the eastern doorway. Bute's probably going to be taken out here. Oh, he gets a kill. On 2, that was the thermite panel.
15 seconds to
Oh,
go.
and this Capcan is just holding the angle.
Meraki must just hold this out.
10
Both
seconds remaining.
Electro and
Or Kali getting a kill, getting a double kill, Electro. It's just up to Jared now, the Maestro, getting 1 kill, down the other.
A bomb has been located.
And he wins it on time.
wow, they couldn't get the plant off. Wow, that was some last second push there from Phoenix. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get that plant off.
Great round from Meraki though, delaying time. I guess that ended up being Phoenix's downfall, was the amount of time that Meraki managed to waste. But yeah, definitely a big improvement on the previous 2 rounds from Meraki, even given an early pick from Phoenix.
Yeah, so yeah, I think Meraki will definitely want to eliminate that early picks from that Phoenix get on them, especially denying or taking out that roam presence very quickly in each round. They'll definitely want to work on that part of the game. But now they are off to...
I believe they're back on the 2nd floor. I think it was AK Bunk.
And it is.
It is AK Bunk. It is AK Bunk.
Going back to daycare. Let's see if they do the same strat.
Looks like they have brought a similar lineup with the Wamai, Goyo, and Maestro. Mute and Jaeger seeming to be just residences in these every single lineup. So they are the only two operators that haven't changed, although they may have changed, from person to person. I believe there was a Keem on Jaeger in the first round, but now it's just Patriots for the past few rounds.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Keem hopping off of that fragging role, going on to Maestro, opting for a bit more of a passive role, which is interesting. Maybe just trying to warm up a little bit, and maybe on map 2 we'll see him back in that fragging role.
See as well Jared playing with the Vector on Goyo, not the TCSG, possibly due to the nerf, or just expecting to play a lot more close quarters with that Vector being as powerful as it is in close range.
And here we see Phoenix pushing Cafe again. That's definitely a recurring factor for them, clearing that Cafe first and then filtering through there and getting out their presence. And Blackbeard again going through cash.
Pretty much the same stuff so far from Phoenix. Looks like it, Hibana, Thermite, and Carly all looking to go to Cafe. I just noticed on the Keem on Maestro is quite lit up. Looks like he has been peeking a
aggressive
window.
Angle. Maybe he's not playing a very passive role with
yeah. We have been mistaken. Didn't manage to see who it was though that shot him. Blackbeard holding an angle. Oh, gonna rotate now through the bathroom into office. Thermite gonna look to go for the plant.
Jared holding a very tight angle here from arcade stairs.
Just managing to miss
seeing a
by the
pixel.
looks of it. Might just see an elbow or two, but by the looks of it, that Hibana is falling off the angle. Oh, she's gonna re-peek now, but Jared has fallen down a bit. Still haven't gotten this wall open, but I mean they are eventually going for it now with the Hibana. Gonna put two sets on one side, another for an angle. Very standard. Blackbeard in office challenging the Jaeger again, but the Ash gets the Jaeger in the end of it. 2-on-1, making it an impossible gunfight to win for Patriots. And that, I think, is Cloud's first kill. He could have gotten one in the first round, but we may have given it to...
Ooh, Perplex down, but we're going for the C4. Does miss it, unfortunately.
Keem getting a kill on to the Electro with that Maestro. I believe that was a second kill.
Hannah going for the plant. Jared spotting that out. Jared does get the kill on the diffuser, and the diffuser's dropped in sight. Oh, Jared.
Really Keem getting another kill.
Getting that kill. Jared, Keem, and Freezy left. Cloud getting that kill.
It's just Cloud in B. B bomb.
Ooh,
does get a second kill, which is a 1v1.
And
and won it on time again.
Inching that out very closely. Keem did get dropped there by Cloud. But
he was very low. Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think he did get a shot there. I saw his health bar dropping to about 10 health. Keem's breath definitely
Keem was very
short
low
there.
Meraki playing it again. I guess time seems to be the answer so far. Just waste as much of it as possible. Don't let Phoenix kind of just walk through and take things in their own pace. Definitely slowing them down seems to be the answer.
Yeah, it's pretty strange actually. Phoenix.
Gonna see a fake out from Jared on the clash there. Unfortunately, that would have been fun to see.
Unfortunately.
But given the amount of times that Phoenix have brought Carly, probably the best idea is keep off clash.
Yeah, they'll definitely be the better option. But it's quite interesting. Phoenix, they keep on getting that early frag, but then just failing to kind of work past it. They did
yeah.
manage to do that in the first 2 rounds, kind of getting that frag and just working through the map, getting their presence known and just edging out the rounds. But the past 2 rounds, they struggled a bit moving past
They-
that first kill.
Yeah, in the middle phase of the round, they do look a bit stagnant compared to the first
Attackers have
2
located a
rounds.
bomb.
But not to take anything away from Meraki, great jobs from the roamers, taking as much time from the attackers as possible.
10 seconds left.
Even if they're doing nothing by the looks of it on the scoreboard, they are wasting time, which is a very important part of the roamers' job.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
So we have Keem.
We're going to see now Keemon back on the Jaeger, Patriots onto the Mozzie. So this looks like the same lineup as we had in the first round by the looks of it. We are in lab storage.
Keem with that nice little black eye skin on the Jaeger gun, and
I'm very
rocking
jealous.
that laser sight. Actually, something I would
Oh,
probably
did not
do,
know you
but
could do
quite an interesting one. Might try that out.
Interesting angle here with the bullet holes that he's made. Hopefully they don't be to his own demise.
I feel like this is a very not really backing this angle. I would assume that's quite easily spottable from the droning out process that they're having now.
Yeah. But nonetheless, a minute off the clock already, and it doesn't look like a single member of Phoenix is in the building yet. Finally, Hibana entering into
Actually
Cafe.
not looking at those bullet holes, just moves past. If Keem actually stayed there, maybe they did get the call out that Keem moved off. Shady.
I believe Electro must have called that, I'm sure, but that drone went in just onto yellow stairs. But it does look like the Phoenix are putting presence in Blackbeard, at least in daycare there, and Hibana right next to him. Probably going to try and flush out these 2 members in throne room again. Pretty much the same process as the first round. But yeah, it looks like a Blackbeard going to hold a few angles. Upstairs, Clout hanging in Arcade. That'll be interesting to see. They may even just ignore these members in throne room. There hasn't been much presence there.
I can maybe opt to just go straight for site. No one's really challenging the window leading into the B bomb site. With a minute left, not really much happening in this round. Panic dropping the yellow stairs there. Clout is in sight.
Clout is
and
inside, but Freezy takes him out.
He gets hurt. Panna moving in through that breach.
Panna very lit. In a very tough situation the Thermite is in.
Not be in sight right now.
Not take much to get him down.
Blackbeard could help him out.
Jared getting a kill there.
Oh, and Jared not.
But he manages to kill Jared. Clearly the
inside.
call not coming that he's inside. But the rest of the team will certainly know now.
Ooh, and there's a 3v3
Electro
now.
getting
Phoenix really pulling this back. Panna getting a double kill. It's a 3v2.
Patriots getting a kill on Electro. The Panna going for the plant.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, but Panna. Oh, Swak. Wait, Panna is down.
Yeah, and they dropped a few.
And time is up, and they've lost a Diffuser, and that's the game again.
Out of time.
Wow, it's
Oh,
like
that
3
was
rounds
very-
in a row now. Time just being the
The undoing of Phoenix.
yeah, very interesting actually to see that.
It was a very back and forth round. I cannot believe the Panna was allowed to stay inside on such low health for so long.
Yeah,
Only being taken out to the end there,
I actually
which
wondered
ended up winning the round.
if Meraki knew he was inside, because neither Jared or who was playing Legion. I think it was
Legion was perplexed.
Yeah, it was Perplex. None of them really pushed him at all, and when Jared came through that breach hole, he definitely did not look like he knew there was a there was a person in sight.
We're going to get a fake out from the Cav onto Capcan once again. So it looks like it's going to be the same lineup that we had for the first throne defense. Joe, just watching the replays here on stream.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Perplexed. Oh, Panna was just sitting inside, like, known to no one. Jared had no idea. I assume the call must have come out once he had died, but you know, no one really did anything about it. He kind of just stayed there, few missed shots from Perplex by the looks of it.
Definitely a lot happening in this
Yeah.
game. It really, it's a
Mm.
stagnant rounds until the last minute, and then everything just piles up and takes place everywhere
Yeah.
on the map.
In that previous in that previous round, sorry, the first kill came within the last minute. There was a 5v5. Everyone was on full HP even, um,
Attackers must locate
until
and
the
defuse
last
the
minute.
bomb.
So very
Meraki,
much slower than the first 2 rounds for sure.
yeah, no, 100%. Meraki definitely really playing the time game.
Mm.
From the third round on, really just trying to waste as much time, and it's definitely playing in their favor, winning the past 3 rounds on time. But now we have Patriots roaming upstairs, trying to wallbang there maybe, and get a kill hole.
Meraki will certainly want to go into this half 4-2 up, especially that they're defending on throne. This is definitely the best defender site stats-wise. So it'll be a
Patriots
big
are
boost to
keen.
Meraki if they go into this half
Patriots are keen
4-2
roaming
instead of
upstairs.
all tied.
Patriots waiting ever so patiently in bathroom, probably
Mm.
hearing
Not
Ash
gonna-
coming through Ash. He does get droned out though.
Not gonna go for that aggressive angle as Keem did, I believe. Oh, it actually wasn't. It was Patriot in one of the previous rounds. Oh, Keem getting a
does
kill
get
though
the head
onto
tap there.
onto the Zofia.
They are getting squeezed here. If they can manage to waste some more time and maybe get a frag or two, they will be really doing their roaming jobs. But it's going to be extremely difficult. All 4 of Phoenix players really pushing Keem and Patriots here.
Mm.
But at the same time wasting so much time.
Only a minute and 15 left.
And Shadia does get the kill on Keem. Now it's just Patriots left in Vault. He's really cornered here with a minute and 5 seconds left. Let's see if he can get another frag, and unfortunately not. It's a
Unfortunately.
4v3.
But all in all, good job from the Roamers.
Is this Electro in Connector?
Yeah, he is. He's just kind of sitting there. I wonder if Perplex knows about him. He's right next to him. Oh,
Wow,
almost
did they-
peeking that angle. I don't think his presence is known.
And it's
He's
not.
definitely not. He's not known.
And he gets the...
And Electro's gonna get a kill for that.
And Jared... Oh, both players actually missing their shots.
That has certainly thrown things for Meraki,
Jared eventually lands
finally-
his shots.
but definitely throwing a spanner in the works for Meraki there.
15
Yeah,
seconds
very
to go.
odd that they didn't get that call out that he was...
Another one has dropped, I believe. I think there are 2 in the side. Jared missing the wall bang narrowly. Going onto his drones.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's a
See-
2v2 Freezy.
oh, Freezy
really
getting a
pulling out the
C4.
plays
Great
here.
C4.
Oh, and the shotgun.
He's downed one, and the plant is going down. He gets
Incredible plays by Jared and
Jared getting a
Freezy.
kill with the Evil Eye and Freezy clutching it out. The 2 of them having a great round there.
Wow, that was a extremely interesting round there. Cali just dropping Hatch, no one knowing he dropped. Him just chilling in the corner. Very similar situation when they were defending Lab. A player almost in objective without any of the Meraki players knowing he's right next to them.
Something I guess to worry about, but I guess at halftime 4-2, not too bad, you know. First 2 rounds slow for Meraki, but I guess they picked themselves up pretty well afterwards. Heading into the attacking half for them. I guess a great half from Meraki in the end. Phoenix doing very well in those first 2 rounds, but Meraki settling themselves. Now time to test Phoenix on their defensive
Attackers need to locate
sites.
and defuse bombs.
Gun.
He's downed one, and the plant is going down. He gets
Incredible plays
and
by
then
Jared.
Jared getting a kill with the Evil Eye and Freezy. Older.
Yeah, sorry about that. There was a bit of an issue with the stream. I think I have fixed it.
Oh,
But they are back to it's actually the switch. Phoenix back in throw now. It's going to be interesting to see how they will defend the site.
Seeing a visual brought out. Last time we saw that, Meraki did get punished quite heavily
10 seconds to
from the
insertion.
vigil, so I'm sure they'll want to get rid of him as quickly as possible.
5 seconds left. Attackers are moving out to
Is everything
locate a
fine
bomb
with the
and
stream,
defuse
eh?
it.
There's been a bit of an issue. Unfortunately, for some reason, the tweet, when the link is sending it to the wrong profile for some reason.
Oh shit.
We'll just fix that up when we have time. But for now, let's focus on this round.
Alright.
Some,
Drone eluding cloud for a bit there. Happens to all of us, I guess.
Kanye
Sure.
defused it.
Roma as well. I believe there's.
Ooh, another drone coming out, but
No,
does
never
not
mind, I
see
was
it.
mistaken. So a lot of presence on throne room, but looks like almost four players in throne room, in
And
or around throne room.
Meraki seem to have taken up floor already with 0 roam presence from Phoenix upstairs. Very, very interesting. Yeah, we have 4 players.
Just the vigil roaming, not too far either in drug lab.
Yeah, quite an interesting strat. Really excited to see how this plays out for them.
Should be interesting. But yeah, Meraki was sort of taking upstairs, getting some verticality going. This should be, at the most part. Oh, Jared getting the first kill onto Shadier.
That's a big kill for Jared and for
Yeah.
Meraki there.
Yeah, getting the single Roma off the board, I guess, is going to be a good boost for them. Then they can push forward pretty comfortably now, knowing that their backs are somewhat safe for now. But it looks like a Maverick challenging from barrels, yeah.
Yeah, so with the
Hannah
minute
also
left,
picking up a bit of damage.
Meraki hasn't really done too much except for getting that opening frag. Still has 0 entry into the site.
And Phoenix still rocking the 4 on site. But Keem getting a pick onto Electra. And Panna refragging onto Jared. So a bit of a back and forth at the moment.
And Meraki eventually gets that wall open. Ooh, and Panna getting
Getting
good
another
kill
kill.
there, double kill.
Onto Keem.
And
Patriots,
getting
however,
that
getting
frag.
swapped.
And Meraki moving into objective here.
Now look for the plant. The thermite is
15 seconds to go.
almost shoots you on drone. But the thermite is going to eventually put the plant down, and
There's a one
Perplex getting rid of
and he
the.
gets him from the back. This is interesting. Will he get the frag, and is there enough time?
Gonna chase after him.
and
He
they
misses
don't
all his
opt
shots.
For the plant.
And
Very.
Bandit doing the right thing, playing time.
Ooh, that drone almost getting him there, but Meraki just not taking that diffuser and planting it again with a 2v1.
Ended up being a very important kill from the Bandit there, getting that thermite who was busy mid plant, as that is effectively how they won the round. Just time and time alone, really. Very similar to majority of Meraki's wins, really.
Yeah, so Meraki will definitely be disappointed with that round. Really had it in their hands there.
They will certainly be kicking themselves for that loss. They had all the control they needed, they had the man advantage, and they kind of just let a simple Bandit who was pretty lit as it was as well. It was about 2 shots from any of the attackers. Completely disrupt their entire plan.
But really good play there from the Bandit, flanking from behind. Really saved his team there and edging out that round.
Incredible clutch.
These rounds really ending up being very close almost every time. It's making for a very exciting game.
located by attackers. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Place device. Initiate jammer.
Alright, daycare bunk. Let's see how Phoenix take this one. It looks like they will probably be holding a bit of presence in initiation, extending the site into there as they have a rotational into initiation from daycare, with initiation being reinforced. Yeah, a bit of a split push from Meraki. By this way, I saw a Nomad coming on the south side of the roof here, while the majority of them are pushing to Cafe. So, interesting to see how they push this one.
Yeah, so Phoenix not really having, or not having any roamers downstairs, opting to just hold upstairs as strong as they can. Not really seeing much happen here. Patriots and Keem running around, but Patriots in the bathroom downstairs. Perplex now hopping into drug lab.
If Jared downstairs, he could be going for a grenade.
And unfortunately can't get it there behind the desk. Ooh, he's opting for it
Well,
again.
it looks like he could get this one.
He's
He
on
may get
it.
it.
Oh, and he does down
He's
him,
downed
but
him.
he
I'm not sure if he's
won't.
aware of it though.
No.
His points are off.
That was a really good toss there from Jared, actually. Oh, and
Great
wow,
reflex
Jared
from to get the shadier there.
getting that head tap there.
Panna, very low health, has been picked up though, so certainly not out of this fight. We've seen a lot of people doing lots of work, albeit with low health.
C4 going off, but not getting the kill there. And the
Oh,
bandit
but he is going to get taken out.
Is a
Perplex.
3v5. Can Meraki close this off? But Swat getting that
Swat going to
refrag
get a
on
kill onto
Patriots.
Patriots. There's a 3v4 at the moment. Very winnable for Phoenix still, but we have all four.
And they're not going
Meraki.
for the plant. Actually.
Plant's going down.
And Plant
Oh, he's going to
gets
get
intercepted
taken
there.
out though.
But Jared getting that double kill there.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Jared having a great game at the moment on 9 kills in just 7 rounds. Perplex getting around to
Perplex getting that
Clout.
double kill. Can they?
Plant's looking to go down again now.
Oh, and Jared getting the last kill. And is that that's a 3k from Jared there?
Yeah, it was. That does take him to 10 kills already in this round.
Yeah, really good round there from
In this
Jared.
game.
We did have some chatter with Jared beforehand, practicing those grenade tosses, and definitely proving to be effective.
Indeed. Hey, Goldsy. What's up? Just see Goldie's entered the chat. A very respected opponent in the end. Killed. Okay, cool. Electro
Ooh,
gonna
so here we
tease
see
the
flash
clash.
coming out. That should be.
I wonder if this is a tease.
Let's see if this is going to get
Don't
stuck.
mess with my emotions this much, please, Electro.
But Meraki not having.
Oh,
and
it
the
is.
clash
It is stuck. So we have a clash. That is really interesting.
But Meraki not having a
Attackers
Kali
need
on
to
the board,
locate
so
and defuse bomb.
definitely not really. Clash definitely gonna be effective if played right. So they're opting to go back to the same site. Gonna see if they change up any of their strats.
So daycare back, I guess. You know what? There's no real use going to your third side if you can just try or give your second side another try. It was quite a close round in the end.
10 seconds to go.
I'm sure they've identified some of their mistakes and they'll just look to correct them. Yeah.
Attackers
But a
objective
great
is to
game
locate a
so
bomb.
far from Meraki on Theme Park.
Yeah, they definitely.
The complete opposite to last week's Theme Park encounter against Acid.
Yeah, I think they definitely worked on their mistakes from last time, and they definitely fixed those mistakes. But also, Phoenix not really having that big of a road presence, which was the downfall of Meraki in the against Acid.
Indeed, it was. It really was.
Gonna be interesting to see if Jared goes for those well-timed grenade tosses again.
And it's certainly fun to watch.
Panna not in the same room again. I would probably do the exact
Certainly,
same.
certainly aware of the floor below him this time.
Ooh, and Shady getting that kill on Jared.
That is the Maverick off the board. When you have the freezy left for hard, any forms of hard breaching, but also all the grenades are now gone. So, oh wow! I just noticed now we have 3 sets of breaching charges on the attacking team. So a lot of destruction, or soft destruction at least, brought by Meraki here. I wonder if what they plan to do is unorthodox use of the Zofia lifeline, but I guess, you know, if you run out of grenades, you can go Cloud holding an aggressive angle here. Well, not holding, but contesting an aggressive angle here. He's gonna fall off it though, as he's been droned out. And now Perplex is entering. Oh, is this Perplex?
Yeah.
Yes, it is Perplex. Perplex is entering into Cafe. Oh, gets spotted, narrowly missing, getting away with his life though. Shady taking a lot of damage, but Swat getting freezy in the process.
Perplex also very low on health now.
Electro has certainly spotted Keem here, the Zofia. And is just gonna kind of waste time. Keem doesn't drop back though.
Yeah, so it's a 3v5, gonna be very difficult with 30 seconds left for Meraki Gaming to try and pull this back.
Keem gonna contest Shadier, is he? Oh no, he's not. Keem is in Cafe though. There's gonna be an interesting gunfight going on between him and Mute eventually. Oh, but no, it looks like they both kind of fall off the angle. But Wamai here holding a tight angle. Will he get the Zofia? No, Keem gets him. So there we go. And Swat getting a reflag and Panna.
Failing to know. Oh, and Patriots. Well, there it is. I was looking.
No time left, however. He gets a kill where refrag from Electro on the clash, but that is the round. So Phoenix taking that one again on time. Most of these rounds have gone to the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the rounds. Well, 9 rounds. So 2/3 of all our rounds going down to time, showing how important it is those roamers are when it comes to wasting as much time as possible.
Yeah, very true. Theme park with a good roam, it can be very difficult for attacking team to execute their plan, and there with the early pick on Jared really made it difficult for Meraki. But yeah, from that early pick, Meraki just couldn't find a way through, and Phoenix really holding that site a lot better than the previous round.
I guess you could possibly put that round down, well, not the entire round, but certainly Phoenix's shift in mindset down to that opening kill from onto Jared, onto the Maverick. But now we go back to oh no, we don't go back to throne, we go to initiation and offers. I think, could Phoenix not have gone back to throne? I think they could have gone back to throne, but they're going to choose to go to initiation. So this will be interesting. This is the first time we've seen this site in this match so far. I believe that now means we've gone to every site. Lab, bunk, throne, and initiation.
Really exciting to see Electro having some fun, spinning around, having a good
Oh yes,
time.
this is pretty cool. You know, you rarely get to see the clash being brought out. She's such a niche operator, so when you see her, you really do value, you know, as much viewer time as possible with her. So it was really fun to see that.
Yeah, Clash's definitely Clash's job here is to hold out this part of the map, the west side, and proved to be very effective in the last round. Crash just staying up there. Ooh, Panna
Ooh,
getting
Panna
that
gonna
C4
get an
toss.
early C4 onto Jared.
Jared, where did
Jared
that
going
happen?
out early. Looks like it's in Cafe.
Where that?
I believe it's in Cafe.
Where's the body? I want to see a body laying on the floor.
I saw an egg. I saw a skull and crossbones in near Cafe. Maybe on the roof.
Interesting.
Oh, there's another
Anyway,
one. Freezy getting a kill.
Yeah, Freezing getting that refrag. It might have been a tosser. I don't know. But 4v4 now. Minute and 50 seconds left.
Who got that kill?
Panna.
Okay.
Attackers
Panna and then
located
Freezy, I think it was. But probably the best things, the most standout for me so far from the previous round is how quickly Meraki refragged. I don't think they refragged very early. Oh, Perplex getting a
another
kill and
refrag.
Cloud getting another kill. So instant reflags once again.
Ooh, Cloud versus Patriots here. This is going to be an interesting one. Jaeger against IQ. Clash still being a nuisance there.
Patriots taking a little bit of damage. Oh, actually a little. He's got taking a bit more there. Swat going very low out on the side. Oh, and that's Electro down.
Perplex
That
with
is the
double
clash
kill.
down.
located.
And now a man advantage in the way of Meraki Gaming.
And still
Looking to
dead.
take this into match
And is a
point.
3v1.
Freezy taking another kill.
And that is the round to Meraki.
And that is the... Taking Meraki onto match point. Certainly turn things around on this map for themselves. Given last week's performance and even could say the first 2 rounds. Very good game so far.
Yeah, the matchup really proving to be entertaining. It's definitely entertaining for us to watch. Hopefully for our viewers, it's just the same. Really tough. Almost all rounds really going down to the wire, and it's match point now for 4-6.
Yeah. Meraki will certainly look to close it out now. They wouldn't want to spend too much time here, and they certainly wouldn't want to go into overtime, given their lead at the moment. So now we're going to see Throne happen. Phoenix go back to Throne. So they did win this round, but it was due to time and a great play from the Bandit. But however, Meraki did have great control in that round, so they will certainly want to replicate that. Just fixing a few minor errors with regards to flank watch. So this is going to be a very interesting round to watch.
Definitely. So here Meraki will definitely want to just close off the game as quick as possible. They did have a very good round with Throne, and really just lost it due to a few mistakes. Let's see if they can fix those mistakes and close off this game.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
Freezy and Jared attacking from the east side, and Patriots and Keem and Perplex coming from the west. So we have 5 people in sight. Cloud moving off now. Phoenix not really liking the upstairs roam with this site, and just opting to have a casual, slightly off-site roamer.
Yeah, and it looks like they did trade off the single roamer they had the first time they defended the site, which was the Vigil, I believe played by Shadia, who is now playing the Kaid, just to slow down the attacks even more, with the band whilst electrifying those walls, especially in parallel with the Bandit. So I assume all walls and hatches now, yeah, there's certainly a hatch there, have been electrified. Patriots here looking for any gadgets. Take on the cameras.
It does make life quite easy for Meraki, just taking upstairs without any real challenge.
Especially given the IQ, that will help them get rid of any bandits or Kaid charges.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if a C4 toss does come out here.
Team taking a bit of damage there from... I'm not sure who it was from, to be honest. But Jared looking to get. Oh, that is from the. Is that from the bandit? Oh no, it's from the smite. Mute.
Ooh, almost getting the frag there.
Now, although they may not have much presence upstairs, they are certainly making things hard for Meraki to get what they want. But Perplex and Patriots getting
Wow.
2 great shots there.
And it is a
And
3v4 now.
turning
With,
this man advantage back into their favor very quickly.
I wonder if they will know that this Jaeger is still slightly offside roaming.
I wonder if he has been drawn out. He's very quiet at the moment, waiting for his opportune time to make this attack hurt. But with only 40 seconds on the clock, you'd wonder when. Always is a great angle from him. Oh, and he's gonna get
Really
Freezy
good
down
job
there. Great shot from the Jaeger.
Jared missing his shots. Wow, and Jared is down. And it's a 2v3. Really good job here from Jaeger. And can he get another frag? Ooh, as he...
Oh, I got the wrong gun at the wrong time there. That's all down to timing. And Perplex, 2 members on Meraki very low. However, they do have
Oh, and
the
they
man
do go
onto
up
Jared.
for the backside push again, and they get him
But
again.
the flank
and
happens
it's
again, and
exact-
it's time. It's exactly the same round. Who was that? Was that Shadier?
Yeah,
I think it was Shadier.
really interesting seeing the exact same play coming out from Phoenix and denying that plant. But hats off to that Jaeger really doing his work. And looks like the slight roam really working on the site.
Yeah, I mean, I believe both rounds they've had at least 4 operators on site at any given time. And it's worked for them, so... I really hoped we didn't come to this, I won't lie, because I've now run out of space. Okay. So I have to go into another page.
Well,
Damn
it's
it!
been another rehost, so that is good. We're on a good streak. Touch wood.
I'm gonna put the 12th round over here. What side are we on?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So we are
Yeah,
back
take
at
it.
taking Punk.
Meraki being successful on their first attempt at this site. Phoenix taking the second. So this will be the decider, and I guess the decider for the match, whether we go to overtime or to the next map. Meraki sitting on match point yet again. Certainly want to close it out now, given that they've won this site already. We're going to see the clash again. She was dealt with pretty easily, I guess, in the... I think it was the initiation defense from Phoenix. So they'll want to get rid of her pretty quickly in this round as well. Just opening a couple of angles here. One my.
So yeah, Meraki definitely opting to use Nomad to counter that that clash rather than what's the name? Sorry.
Kali.
Kali, yeah. Probably a better option when you look at this map with all the roam presence and the stairs, and the struggle Meraki had in the past with the roam on this map. So to deny that roam and then to counter clash is probably the way to go.
Certainly. Jared looking... I think... Oh, no, that must be something else. I'm looking somewhere else. Saw an explosion and I thought it was Jared cooking some grenades again. But I believe it was just on-site impacts from the clash. Oh, the call will come out onto that the bandit is situated near office, or in office in fact. Not sure if he's still there. He is, he's sitting behind the bar.
Yeah, I think he's playing it a bit passive, not wanting to die off early. Jared's still...
So he has been drawn up yet again.
Jared hopping in.
Oh, IQ's in.
But
the Nitrocell does not go the way of the bandit, but Patriot's getting a kill onto Shadier meanwhile, and then Hannah
double.
before we're getting refragged by Cloud. So a great
Ooh, Cloud
engagement
dropping
there
down
for
now. This
Meraki.
is going to be interesting. Oh, but he does opt to come up.
Still have the Clash on the board, which can make or break this round, really. She is known to hurt attackers that don't deal with her properly. Freezy getting a kill onto Cloud. Jared pushing this thing, and he gets the Clash. There's a 4v1 now.
Meraki looking to close this
Swak.
off, but Swak getting that frag.
Certainly not going out without a fight here. Freezy going for the plant. Swak all the way in initiation, and Keem is going to get him, and that is going to be the map to Meraki.
Wow, and that was a really good round there from Meraki, just clearing out
Very
the
good.
top floor very effectively. Drone work a lot better than last week against Acid, and they see it through and take the 7-5-1.
A great match from Meraki.
Yeah, so yeah, really good. Jared getting there in the double digits, and really all players really just doing their part for both teams. If you look at
No,
the
very,
kills.
very well spread out scoreboard, I guess.
And that is
Right, first map done.
And we are off to Oregon for our second map.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah, definitely we haven't, or I personally haven't seen a lot of Oregon comp play, so it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams face off against each other.
No, I mean, I've barely seen it in ranks, to be honest. I've only played that map about, what, 5 times maybe? I don't seem to match it much on ranked, but then again, I don't play much ranked, to be honest.
Yeah, that's also true. For anyone seeing my ranked there, please try and ignore that. I'm not really a Silver 2 player. Well, that's how I think. But let's take our focus back to the match.
Anyway, Oregon. So as we were saying, but no, a great round, a great game there from Meraki. A great game from both teams really, but Meraki edging it out there 7-5, taking it all the way, 12 rounds. Narrowly edging a victory there. But Jared for me, standout player, get 11 kills. It's hard to miss, or hard to ignore him when he's putting up figures like that. Really continuing his form from last week, I believe. For me, he was certainly the standout player last week, and he's so far the standout player again this week. So
Yeah, no, 100%, and it's really good to see how watching Meraki play last week against Acid on Theme Park and how they just adapted and learn from their mistakes and move forward, and just it shows tonight that that hard work it does pay off at the end. All the hours they put in this week really proved to help them a lot.
mm.
We're just now waiting for all the teams to say they are ready, and then we'll head off into Oregon.
Do you know whose map Theme Park was?
I'm actually not sure.
Well, I think it was Phoenix, but then again, I'm not sure. Because Meraki defended. Oh wait, no. Are Meraki supposed to be on the orange team this round?
Yeah, Jared sent me a message now saying I must just make sure
That
Meraki's
blue
on
starts
attack.
on defense. What?
Yeah, so I must just switch the teams starting on attack.
Okay, so orange will
start
start on attack. Okay.
match, orange. There we go.
It's gonna be weird, but anyway.
Should be all good. Just want to double check. Yeah.
Orange team. Cool.
So I'm really hoping to see a lot of the same play from these two teams in the second map. Theme Park was really a very exciting map actually to watch these two teams. Really interesting plays from both of them, and some really good kills. And at the end of the day, it was a really tough match, that first map, and it really could have gone either way.
No, it was. There were a lot of very close rounds. In the end, they're coming down a couple of 1v1s, and also a lot of happened twice. I'm very surprised, but the time really, especially for Jared, they're making sure Phoenix are starting on defense. I just saw that now on stream. But yeah, time being a big factor in a lot of those rounds. It was six. Wait, was it six? Six. Yeah, six. So half the rounds there going down to time. I mean, that's got to say a lot about it. How the defense kind of shifted, especially in those after those first two rounds, of how quick the pace was of the game. The game certainly slowed down a lot after from the third round, I'd say. So
Yeah, really, Meraki had a tough first two rounds, going 2-0 down, but really managed to just adapt and pulled it back, winning the following three rounds purely on time, which was really interesting to watch.
yeah,
And yeah, also must be said, Phoenix. They have been playing in a tournament before this the whole day, so fatigue might be creeping in a little bit. But yeah, they definitely not failing on any side, to be honest. If you look at their how they played on that map, it was really a map that could have gone either way. But all the players are ready now, and we are heading into our second map, which is Oregon.
so it'll be interesting to see. Some interesting bans in the previous map. I wonder if there'll be any target bans this time. Phoenix banning first, although they are the blue team. It is because they are starting on defense, which is not the usual, but just in order of the competition.
Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, if you start on defense, you pick the map.
I believe that is it. So I'm pretty sure that Theme Park was Meraki's map.
Yeah.
I think. Another Thatcher band coming out here. Pretty standard, really. Thermite ban. That ought to make things interesting. As there's no ace available, so we are just left with the Hibana and the Maverick on hard breach. So this should be fun. To see how they deal with certain sites like attic, and certainly basement. But a mirror band coming out pretty normal. Meraki just not wanting to deal with the mirror, as we all.
Yeah, being on attack first, you would probably like to get that mirror off the board, especially when attacking in basement.
See, Echo off the board. So yeah, pretty standard bands. I would say the Thermite probably the biggest
Standout.
standout there, certainly.
Yeah, so for those tuning in, it is one map for Meraki so far, as seen next to the logos on the top. That's if you're joining and wanting to follow the score. But yeah, now it's 0-all, fresh map.
Yeah, Meraki took the first map 7-5.
Yeah, that is
just so you know. So Meraki going to bring all the hard breaches available, obviously excluding the Thermite there. I assume they obviously banned it, so they've definitely come prepared to how to work around it. It'll be interesting to see how they go about this. And I have not written anything down. Crap.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Yeah, so they are opting for the basement defense first, pretty standard. Statistically the most viable site on this map to defend. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they defend this and how Meraki will attack it.
They are with the basement. Okay, well.
10 seconds left.
In bunker,
5 seconds left before
making a bit of a rotate out of sight there.
attackers
Pretty
must
standard.
locate and defuse a bomb.
So Jared probably gonna opt here to clear big tower. Actually runs around, scratch that. So all of them pushing the west side here, and probably gonna go through JK. What's it?
I believe that is the last map's call.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still there.
Yeah, it is kids
kids
dorms.
Yeah, kids dorms. There we go. They're making quick work clearing this floor. Meraki just opting to completely filter out any roam presence from Phoenix.
There's one thing we haven't seen much of from Phoenix, in the last map at least. There's not much roam. Again, by the looks of it, it's kind of the same thing. All defenders downstairs except for one on the
He's a
stairs.
freezer. Yeah,
But I
that
mean,
was-
you know, he's half. No, he's downstairs. There we go. So certainly interesting players. Not what I would have expected, but then again, that's why I'm casting it and not playing.
Yeah, so it's usually
Hatch open here from the Ivana.
usually you should have a bit of a roam presence, but obviously Phoenix stratting it according to this. Phoenix really kind of just slightly off site, or Swak just off site here, kind of holding freezer, which is quite an important spot to hold, but no one really pushing that side. Meraki really focusing
So,
on the
Meraki-
north end, and Electra is
Meeting
down by
hall.
Perplex.
Oh, he's gonna go cook a grenade. Hopefully get 2 kills here he could be able to get. But he gets none. I think the Jaeger may have taken that out.
Came in.
The ADS may have gotten that. The Electro is back up. Oh, Jared getting a kill eventually.
Or Freezy.
With the grenade onto Electro. So finishing off the kill from earlier. Was it Freezy? Who was it?
Yeah, it was Freezy with the grenade there.
Oh, Freezy. Okay. I saw.
Keem in
Flex getting a
objective.
kill,
Wow,
and
they
Keem
are
getting a
opting
kill.
to go for a rush here. It's a 2v5. Smoke trapped in the lower room, and the plant is going
Freezy
off.
planting.
That's a
Okay,
1v5.
Perplex getting another kill.
Wow, that is a flawless round from Meraki Gaming. That was a very very interesting round there.
No, once they had established control, they kind of just collapsed onto Phoenix, really, giving Phoenix no chance in that round.
Yeah, they definitely opted to, after that first frag from Freezy, Meraki just completely collapsed on Phoenix, and they just couldn't really take it from there, and ended up in a flawless round for Meraki.
Yeah, Sali, we do know that the overlay is the wrong way around, but we were a little bit rushed. That is why. But you know, Meraki do have one map, so that's all that really.
Yeah, probably should have started the
Ooh,
other way
bringing
around.
out an Ela here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Ela
defused
being
by
brought out here from Phoenix. Oh no, yeah, Ela being brought up from Phoenix on Electra. This ought to be a very interesting
guessing
player.
she
Does
is
she have
Meraki.
the shotgun?
Yeah, that is the big question. Well, she's holding the pistol, so of a good.
Stop teasing us.
I think she has that shotgun. There we go.
She does, indeed
This
she
is
does. I
interesting.
mean, why wouldn't she? I wonder if she'll be paired with the Clash at all, or if Clash will kind of do her own thing as she has really been doing.
Yeah, so we obviously
10
see
seconds
Clash
left.
on the board. I won't be surprised if we see Ella in Clash hold Attic, but I see
5 seconds to
Ella
insertion.
has
Hannah
joined
has
Clash.
dropped
And
going basement by the looks of it. Big roam here.
Attackers must
If she
locate
stays
and
here.
defuse the bomb.
very interesting to see. I actually want to follow her to see. Oh, yeah, going into bunker.
Oh, I wonder if
Wow, this should be very interesting. But Meraki not really opting to go through bunker.
certainly,
Thank goodness for Meraki.
certainly,
But
definitely not aware.
Electro definitely.
Freezy
has
drone has
access.
definitely drowned her out there, so her presence is now known. To fall back down all the way to basement, looking to run all the way back across the map.
Well, really doing a sprint there, but Swat getting the frag on
Swat getting a
big. Oh, and yes, there was a visual roaming as well. Oh yeah, did get a bit of a spawn peek there on Keem. Definitely would not be happy with that.
It looks like the L is back in meeting hall.
Panna with Clash.
All the
downstairs.
Meraki players have
Wow.
moved away.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
have
except for these two upstairs. Oh. I wonder if the Ella's presence is known in meeting. It doesn't look like it. As Perplex peeks into kitchen.
Ooh, this
Oh,
could prove.
He's definitely not known. Oh, but he's known now.
Shots.
He's getting shot there.
Ooh, almost gets wallbanged there by
get him.
Nomad.
Taking a little bit of damage, but Patriot's getting a kill on Shadier. That is the Jaeger down. A run out here from Vigil.
In position.
Interesting.
Going live. In position to knock it down.
Free, Patriots, sorry, yeah, just opening up at lines of sight, and Clash is going to push these and just make her presence felt here, just to slow this attack down even more.
A minute and 5 seconds left. We have all Phoenix players basically on site, and Meraki not really designating a channel of attack. Really, everyone just
Yeah,
spread out.
not in any sense of control really.
Bomb
At
located
least it
by
doesn't feel
attackers.
like it. There is actually there's no real control. The defuse.
Nomad is
but-
definitely needed at Attic to take
Yeah.
care of this clash, but seemingly
She's all the
a
way in
bit
small
lost.
town.
Ooh, and
Oh, Freezy getting a kill onto the Vigil outside main window. I wonder if there's going to be a rush through main window,
I think
because it's the
that
only
is
place where there's more than a single
Ooh, but Ella is
So the-
making her way
of
to this window.
flash is going off and the rush is on, but Cloud getting a
Ooh,
bomb
good
has been
kill there.
oh yellow down.
But there's a 2v2 clash on the board,
15 seconds to
and
go.
Bandit should be interesting to see how this plays out. The plant
Plant's
is
going down,
through
though.
by Freezy.
Clash is in back. Perplex is double angled here. Does he know about the clash?
Attackers
Oh,
bomb diffuser
down.
has been
1v1 now
Attackers
effectively.
have recovered their diffuser.
He's picking him up, but he doesn't know that the Cloud is right behind him.
Unfortunately, there, Meraki.
Oh no, it
was
wasn't
not
Cloud, sorry, it was
really-
Panna.
Yeah, unfortunately, Meraki not really. Kind of actually ran out of time there trying to choose a channel of attack. Really would have made a difference if Nomad sticked with Hibana there and to clear out that clash in Attic, but opted to go with Jared through the main window.
Yeah, kind of a slow push there, but in the end of it, can you just see the scoreboard again, quickly, please? Cloud, Panna. I'm sorry, go away, Sean.
But that does make it 1-1.
Keon, I believe you've asked who is casting. It is myself. I'm Matthew. I go by the name or the gamer tag of Rootless, and it is Albu goes by the gamer tag of Shelby. Shelby Meraki, in fact.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Yes.
by attackers.
So, well, they're not going downstairs again after that flawless loss. Probably a bit scared going down there, but opting to go kitchen and meeting. Or dining. Is it kitchen or dining? No.
It is dining, kitchen meeting.
So this is quite an interesting site. Will be very, very interesting to see how Phoenix hold
10
this.
seconds remaining.
But yeah, again, bringing out the clash. I think
5
if this
seconds
goes
to go.
to a third map, won't be surprised to see a clash ban.
Oh, I just realized that we are seeing a Kavira in play. That is very interesting. I am excited to see how this goes.
Oh, this should be very interesting.
Oh, what did you
Oh,
say?
typing something. This should be
Hello.
interesting.
T D.
Is that R?
Okay, good. What does that other thing say? I can't see.
Well, Cav really using
Stra.
time wisely.
Astra.
Well, okay.
Cool.
So moving on, back to the
I
game.
believe that might be a shout out. I wonder if there's an Astra in chat. I don't know.
Jared
Oh,
going for the
grenades going
grenade
out
toss
here
here.
from
This should be
Jared.
interesting.
The
Oh,
ping,
doesn't really time.
but he's slightly missed.
and
Oh, he's
Vigil
going at
runs
a run out.
Defender has been
And he's
discovered.
gonna get punished. Swat getting a kill there and not gonna take any damage for it. So, great engagement for Phoenix there.
Yeah,
Jared missing that first grenade as well. Oh,
yeah,
Shadia is down though. From
Yeah, and
Patriots.
4v4.
Patriots finishing him off as well.
Oh, and Clash walks up the stairs without Keem really knowing. And we only see Vigil on site. This is a quite an interesting one. Definitely last person I would expect to be in sight. Cav moving up now.
Oh, Cav
Should
coming
be
in.
very
into
interesting.
Perplex and Freezy
And they
have
do
this
know
ability to deal
the
with.
presence.
Oh, but Freezy walking around. Oh,
Attackers
Ooh,
drop
oh, and he's gonna
and
get the
that
kill,
is
but
a
it's
team
gonna be a
kill.
team kill.
Perplex with a double kill though, making it 3v2. Only Swak and Cloud left for Phoenix. Air jabs going off, denying that rotate. But we have Vigil in objective, and where is Cloud?
Out is there in the corner, just going up by the stairs.
What?
Just a little bit left. He's on 90.
Oh,
on 90.
sorry, okay. There he
Attackers
is.
There is.
drop the bomb diffuser.
Okay, with
Attackers recovered the bomb
42
diffuser.
seconds left, it's going to be interesting to see
Bomb
how
located by
Meraki
attackers.
push this. They have no one currently on first floor, which is interesting. We have Patriots and Perplex there at attic and stairs. With 21 seconds left, time is really running out.
But nothing really has happened since that major gunfight earlier. But it looks like there's gonna be another gunfight here between the. Well, there was gonna be one between the Nomad and the Vigil, but it seems to have brought it back. Oh, challenging her, getting Perplexed with a triple kill, 1v1 now.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Oh, and unfortunately runs out of time, does get the plant, but he probably will just...
But he will certainly get killed by Clutch, yeah. And indeed he does.
Meraki really just running out of time again. Really, yeah, I don't know. They just can't really use their time that effectively. But well done there to Phoenix. It was a really tough round, but they managed to close it off. Ooh, the Tachanka. Please bring the Tachanka.
Don't tease me like that. Phoenix, come on.
Come on, Electro. Stick it.
You know what you want to. Just do it.
Oh, Tachanka.
So we are going to see a Tachanka. Interesting.
Six picks to Alibi.
I wouldn't have called the L6 pick, but here we are. So we are gonna see a Tachanka. It has happened. We've seen it all in this game so far. We've seen a Kavira, we've seen a Tachanka now,
Many bombs as they can.
and a shotgun. I mean,
Wow.
it's kind of expected.
They are going basement. Maybe they're just trying to switch it up a little bit. And maybe Tachanka does that exact thing for them.
It could be the secret weapon, I guess. His rework is not out, just so you know, so it's not.
He's not
Well, as well, I know. I assume it's not.
Yeah, I can still see he has that turret and
Yeah.
interesting, and he places it. Is he gonna pick it up? Yeah.
5 seconds to
I
insertion.
thought he might move it. I wonder, they surely
must
must have
locate and
stratted
defuse
for
the bomb.
Tachanka on this map.
Yeah, there's-
Cloud here.
It must have been a very intense stratting session.
Ooh, Meraki going for full west push. except for one
I
player.
wonder what the chat sounded like when someone suggested a Chunker as their potential fix.
That really would have been an interesting little talk. But Vigil, ooh, this could
Going
be
against
interesting.
Mortar, this could be very detrimental to Meraki if they don't know his whereabouts.
Ooh, they surely would have heard that hit on the. And he does get the frag
And he
there.
does get taken out by Freezy.
Probably knocking that
So
barricade
that is
was a bit
Vigil
late.
down. I would really like to see like an ace clutch from Tachanka. I wouldn't even be mad.
He's outside.
He is outside.
Wow.
That is correct.
This is
That-
and Bandit.
This is
in big
very
tower.
interesting plays from Phoenix, yeah.
I haven't casted much, but I don't think I'll see this very often.
I don't think we will, no. I do not think we will.
very
Unless it's
interesting plays.
unless it's like a charity game or something. Not in
They-
a tournament at least.
But they only have 2 people on site, or kind of one to chunk outside. But Alibi and Bandit here on the first floor, Freezy versus Swak here. This should be interesting.
I wonder if they
Oh, and he
if they
peeks
know.
away at the last second.
Attackers have
That
recovered
is
their
siege
diffuser.
timing for you, gentlemen. But he is going to get pushed from both angles now. But he will get the kill on. He does
Eventually
down
gets his eventually
Ivana.
downs his.
Oh, and
Oh, he
almost
misses
gets
his
another
shots
kill, and
onto-
eventually gets fragged out. Really good job there.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Whoa,
Who's
and
another-
the's so much happening here now.
Then
Shady
Shady
getting
refragging.
It's a
Shady getting another
3v1.
frag.
Wow. Jared last left. And Electro gets the kill.
Tachanka getting a kill. What a round.
That really
That is not something you will see every day, ladies and gentlemen.
That really took a turn there for Meraki. They look to be in so much control, getting that early frag and getting the top floor presence, but after that, not really being able to do much after. Ooh, and the Tachanka coming out again.
Will we see it stuck this time again? It would really mean a lot to me if it did.
And wow.
It is.
We
So,
have
okay.
Tachanka on the board again for the second time in a row.
I mean, I guess he has a 100% win rate so far, so you know, he clearly is the instrument behind these Phoenix wins.
Wow, some really interesting stress coming out of this map for sure. But I think Meraki will definitely be disappointed there, losing that round so convincingly. Actually, I think they could have done a much better job droning out those 2 roamers and just fragging them off, because they had so much presence in kitchen and meeting. Easily could have squeezed that
5
alibi.
seconds remaining.
It was all kind of a blur at one stage. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see exactly what happened.
Yeah, actually, that probably would have been a better option to have a bird's eye view, because
Yeah.
it was frags on frags. But here we see Meraki. Northeast push here. Jared going to clear the top of tower.
Jared been a bit quiet this game. He will certainly want to get back onto the scoreboard.
Yeah, Jared on 0 kills. Really polar
Quite a
opposite
contrast
from
to the first map now. Perplex taking a bit of damage here.
Oof,
Wonder
wow,
if this is from a
that's
spawn peak.
Interesting.
It looks like
sight.
it was from a spawn peak, in fact.
Oh, no.
Oh my
Are you
word!
kidding me?
They are doing it.
I don't know if they are memeing at this point, or if.
I mean,
or if
it's
this
hard
is-
to say memeing since they're winning 3-1.
This
but
is also true. But this
This
is
is an insane strat.
this is some big brain level play here.
It is certainly a big brain time.
If I saw
Um,
this in a ranked game, I would immediately forfeit.
I would
knowing
be
that-
quite scared.
Yeah,
Oh, narrowly missing a foot there.
those magic.
Electro has taken a bit of damage. So does Panic. I wonder where that was from. But
It's,
Ivana
good
opening
chunk
a line
here.
of sight into thing. I wonder if they've even they've gazed upon the nightmare that awaits them in attic.
I really hope for Meraki's sake they do know this little strat, because that is
A
really...
Capital right now would be great. I won't lie. A Capital would be perfect for Meraki.
Or a Nomad, actually.
Unfortunately,
Just shoot a jab there and hopefully...
I guess just a grenade, really.
Yeah, anything,
Well,
actually. But here we see Perplex and Freezy pushing the main window.
The fact that Electro and Pan are still here, Akeem getting a kill onto Swak, but the fact that the Tachanka and Clash are still where they are, it looks
Yeah,
like they are going to
Meraki
pick
just
up and
ignored that.
move.
Ooh, 3
Jared getting his first kill of
Clout is
the
down
map
as
so
well.
far.
Tachanka going back on his turret, but not realizing no one is pushing from that side. Meraki making the wise call to leave that part of the map
Akeem
alone.
very low. I wonder if where that came from.
Oh,
Electro
and that
being
is
downed and taking
basically
up
a
by Patriots.
1v5 now. With Cloud being down, it's only the
And
Clash
effective
left.
1v5. Surely the plant will be they will look to go for the plant very soon.
And
Or they will just go for kills,
another
and that is a flawless round again. Jared getting a kill, and Plex getting the last. Plex having a great game so far.
Yeah, Perplex on 9 for 3. A really, really good round from him. And now Jared getting 2 kills in that round, taking off that 0.
So Dorm seems to be Meraki's side so far. They've taken it twice.
Yeah, really good job there. Ella coming out again, I think.
Oh wait, no, they haven't. Sorry,
Yeah, Yeah, they did actually take the first one, so yeah.
They took base. They took basement first, so I've swapped
So
those two teams around.
unfortunately, Tachanka is off the board. Really disappointing, but we will see Ella back on that shotgun. And a Kavira. Ella and Kavira. This should be very interesting.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
As we
can.
go into the last round on Phoenix's defense cycle,
Going back
they would definitely want to
Discover
this
the
to a
location of
4-2 in their favor.
And again, it's a bit interesting actually. Going from theme park where every round was very tight to flawless
With
rounds.
clock
seconds
especially.
remaining.
Yeah, we have 2 flawless rounds in this map alone. In this half
5 seconds
alone.
left.
Yeah, very interesting.
Coming from the attacking side as well, very interesting.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
This should be interesting. We have Cav holding the top of Big Tower. Dropping to that beam.
Probably smart as given the amount of grenades that Meraki been bringing, and with no Jaeger or Maya on the board.
Oh, and the run
Things would've
out
gone
there
ugly.
gets Jared.
Twak
And that is Maverick.
Getting Jared, but a Freezy refragging. That is, yeah, again, Maverick off the board early. Jared has not been having a great time at the moment.
Definitely not, but now he'll hopefully just give out callouts to his members. I really hope Meraki drone out this Cav. Freezy does get the double kill on Shadia. And they'll definitely be a sound cue for Meraki.
Oh
Noting
damn! I
that
gave
there
the
is
wrong
a
kill to someone.
And
I really hope Patriots gets a kill. I gave him a kill in a second.
he's opting to... Oh, and he almost gets killed as a 2v4.
Perplex
Perplex
getting another kill.
Wow.
Oh, and that is the Cav down.
Getting a refrag there. He's a
Okay.
1v3 now. With Clout, the Vigil, the only one left. It's going to be extremely difficult for him to...
Really
pull
want
this back.
Patriots to get a kill because I accidentally gave him on my tally here. Come on, Patriots.
Ooh, another
Oh,
drone.
drone's coming out.
Let's see. With 1:30 seconds, Meraki really just playing this safe, trying to find out where he is. Oh, he does get that.
Ooh,
really
great
good
shot
hit
from
tap there.
Cloud there.
Now it's a
onto
1v2,
Freezy.
making it really, really possible to pull this back.
Patriots mode likes to just go for the plant, and he does. He's dropped his planting. I wonder if the call comes, but
Wow,
does
that
that
was...
Patriots get the kill? Yeah, Patriots with a great kill onto the Vigil there. Great reflexes.
Yeah, that was a very interesting
Great.
play actually from Patriots. They're planting without any cover from his team members or team member. Um, really big risk. Vigil, in my opinion, probably should have been able to get that kill, but fortunately for Meraki, they edge out and the half is 3-all.
Yeah. Certainly, the half that Meraki would have wanted. Um, going in 3 apiece is definitely, I think, given Meraki the upper hand out. Or a Blitz being brought out and an Ash. This should be fun. And a Jackal, cheese. I wonder if we'll stick with the Blitz. Oh, yeah, we do.
And then going kitchen, I think it was kitchen
Defenders,
time.
protect your bombs
No,
from being
kitchen
defused by attackers.
and well, yeah.
Kitchen meeting.
Yeah.
What is kitchen dining? Kitchen
Yeah,
dining.
kitchen dining, yeah, so I think Meraki will be happy with being 3-all at half time. But I see or realize that Phoenix have adopted a lot more aggressive playstyle on this map. And it might be...
Very unorthodox as well.
Yeah,
Especially on defense.
definitely. And I think that may or may
seconds
not
left before insertion.
help them on the attacking side of things.
5 seconds remaining.
Seeing a dock brought out, that's the first dock we've seen.
Attackers
Should be
must locate and
interesting.
defuse the bomb.
I'm really interested to see what this Blitz do. We have Perplexia in the showers, holding that
Bomb
angle
located
onto
by
90
attackers.
corridor.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Oh, Freezy getting a kill onto Shadia. And Jared getting another kill onto Electro. Before getting Keem getting a, or Panna getting a refrag onto Keem.
Well, already kills coming out everywhere, but the Doc's still alive and giving health to his team members.
Panna very low. So the man advantage and the HP advantage definitely. Oh, as I say that, Swat getting a kill, but Patriots refragging onto Panna, getting rid of that IQ.
Vigil holding the corridor, knowing that there's someone in showers. Oh, but fails to shoot out the camera. Will get spotted out now. With a minute and 35 seconds left, there's still a lot of time on the board for them to coordinate an attack.
That mute jam are gonna just really annoy the Jackal here. Just disturbing his HUD.
Ooh, Ash moving into objective now.
But unfortunately the diffuser is all the way in showers, being held by, I believe it is Perplex on the one mine. Could be mistaken.
No,
It is. He is in showers, but okay, security, that's it. That's what I was saying. It is Freezy. Somehow got the right call there, but completely wrong. Nope, yeah, you're getting rid of that flashbang.
And
50
well,
seconds on the clock.
they're
Phoenix,
effective, but
bit
don't
stagnant
have
at the point.
diffuser. I think they are a little bit not knowing what to do at this point. Really wishing they did have diffuser. That is for sure. Oh, and
Oh,
a
great
really
shot
good
from
head
Swak
flick
onto
there,
Patriots.
making it a
Are they gonna push
2v2.
security? Cloud getting lit up there from Perplex. Perplex gonna finish off the Jackal. That was a 2v1 in favor of Meraki, and that goes Meraki's away.
Really actually quite close there at the end. Phoenix really pulling that back, but unfortunately just can't really get that last few kills. Really would have helped
And we
them
may have
with-
rehearsed. Please
yeah,
show me the
this-
scoreboard before we rehearse. Let's check something. 11, 7, 6. 3, 3, yeah, okay, that's right. 8, 4, 2, 1.
Perfect.
8,
Well,
4, 2, 1.
we
Wait.
are not seeing any of the other members leaving.
I assume
the
we will
case.
rehearse though.
No, they are opting for 6 pick. This is interesting. For Rios to a rehost to occur, the whole team must leave.
It's within the first minute of the round, isn't it? Or
Yes.
Attackers need to
Interesting.
locate and defuse
Waiting for
bombs.
word from the captains if a rehost must take place, but so far everyone's staying in the game.
I don't know why.
And
He's returned. Okay. Well, there will just be a man down. But okay.
not really sure what's going on, to be honest. Maybe internet drop or yeah, not really sure. Bit confusing. But 3-4
Okay, but I guess that
Meraki. They're defending upstairs in
5 seconds left.
dorms. Yes, sorry. Your
That is
dorms.
dorms.
Attackers'
Yeah,
objective
in
is to
dorms
locate a
upstairs.
bomb and defuse it.
They already have a man advantage, unfortunately, for Phoenix. But let's see how Phoenix can attack this. I'm expecting a bit of a more aggressive attack now, knowing they are four down, or playing with only 4 people, and yeah, Hibana just rushing in, and Sledge already also. Yeah,
made a
they
mistake.
seem to be going for a bit of a push.
Stop. Let's step out to school there for a sec.
Ooh, just getting fragged there.
Hannah getting a first kill.
Oh,
Evening
They
out that
are
man
in
count
objective.
very quickly.
A bomb has been located.
Perplexing a reflag onto Hannah.
well, it's 2v4 now. Frags coming out now.
Jared getting a kill before getting reflagged by Swak.
Phoenix
Very
really,
aggressive
really
round here. I
aggressive.
guess there's no real point given a man disadvantage.
And Keem
getting a
does
kill.
Get the kill.
And there's a shade up to Shadier in this round.
So 1v3 is going to be very difficult for him to pull this back.
Oh, getting lit up there.
You're very low on health. He does have 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Does opt to go off the roof. Probably try and formulate a different attack.
A lot of 360s. Gonna come up a wide stairs. Just gonna opt to go prone to avoid any sound cues.
Wow.
Interesting. Interesting choice to enter with a breaching charge.
Ah, and he does get killed. I was really hoping he could walk.
That would have been very fun to breach charge
and
the.
team on the drones, spawning him out. I think maybe that fatigue setting in from playing the whole
Yeah.
day does seem
know
like
how I
Phoenix does seem like they are easing off of the throttle. Not really. Doesn't really look like they're really
Not taking it
giving it their best.
as not taking it as serious as you would have, as one would have expected. I mean, we certainly would have, in any circumstance, seen a rehost in the previous round. But yeah, that is all fatigue, I'm sure.
Yeah, so we have Zofia, Amaru, Nook, Ash, and Ibana. Well, I think we all know what's going to happen in this round.
It is certainly obvious.
Yeah, some
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Phoenix
bombs.
is known to be aggressive at times, and I think this is definitely going to be one of those times. Oh, and there's a Rio's
We will have a rehost. Now we're gonna have a rehost.
Well, yeah, just gonna wait for word to come through. Not sure if it's a rehost or a forfeit. Yeah, it's a forfeit. Is it a forfeit?
No, I don't think it's a
Yeah, I
forfeit
think
because
it's
that means Phoenix.
because they left. Yeah, just gonna wait for Jared here. And yes, word from Jared, they have forfeited the game, unfortunately.
is that Perplex? I mean, Phoenix, I would assume.
Yeah. So yeah, Meraki taking the first map on theme park, and Phoenix forfeiting on the second map. Definitely fatigue setting in, having a very very long day. Unfortunately, just couldn't end off the game. Really unfortunate to see. We were really excited to see this great matchup. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I guess Meraki will take the win.
Yeah, GG's to both teams. Phoenix bringing out a great game, even with fatigue playing a big factor clearly. But taking nothing away from Meraki, they certainly had to ground out many of those wins. But yeah, unfortunate to see it end that way. But I guess that is how it is.
Yeah, I guess they'll definitely come back stronger. Phoenix, they will definitely be a rival in the season, in the
Indeed.
foreseeable future. But yeah, for now, Meraki
Sure.
taking the win.
Yeah, GG's all round. Thank you to all those who managed to watch. Sorry it wasn't the full game that we were all hoping for. I know you all understand that it was fatigue, and the only reason I know is because you're all commenting it. So that's cool. But yeah, we'll see you guys for the next Meraki game.
Yeah,
Shot forecasting. I'll have my laptop next time, hopefully, so I can have a bigger screen.
I hope everyone who tuned in had a good time. It was really fun casting. It's always fun to see the Siege boys playing. And yeah, we'll definitely be back. We'll be back probably next week for the next Raving Mad Gamers match. And yeah, I'm excited for that, and hope all of you guys tune in again.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers, Rim.
Cheers guys.